The reason your spiritual warfare intensifies right before your breakthrough is because hell knows what heaven is about to release in your life, and the enemy is terrified. Asterisk not asterisk of who you are right now, but of who you're about to become, so he throws everything he has to stop you before you step into it. You think it's just exhaustion, anxiety, or a rough season, but what you're facing is a targeted demonic resistance sent to destabilize your mind, crush your faith, and convince you to walk away right when you're closest to stepping into answered prayer, prophetic fulfillment, or divine promotion. The warfare feels personal because it is. You've become a threat, and Satan doesn't waste his resources on people going nowhere. Right before Jesus began his ministry, he was led into the wilderness and attacked by the devil himself. Not because he was weak, but because the heavens had just declared, "This is my beloved Son," Matthew 3 verse 17. And Satan always responds to divine announcements with a counterattack. The pressure, the temptation, the sudden flood of doubt or distraction, that's not random. It's coordinated sabotage. When your soul is weary and your mind starts rehearsing old wounds and sins you thought you'd already conquered, that's a sign you're in the final stretch, and the enemy is getting desperate. He doesn't fight fair. He whispers lies wrapped in half-truths, stirs up confusion through people you love, and tries to manipulate your emotions until you question what God already told you. This is why you suddenly feel surrounded, because you are. But so was Elisha in 2 Kings 6, and when his servant panicked, Elisha prayed, "Lord, open his eyes," and he saw chariots of fire surrounding them. Proof that the spiritual realm is never silent in your storm. The attack often intensifies when you're closest to breaking generational curses, stepping into purpose, or unlocking the kind of anointing that shifts atmospheres. Some of your worst temptations come not when you're far from God, but right after a fast, a prayer, or a prophetic word, because the devil loves to crash divine moments with counterfeit offers. That's why you're suddenly more tempted, more tired, more frustrated with people you used to have grace for. It's not you, it's spiritual warfare. Ephesians 6 verse 12 wasn't a metaphor, it's a manual for survival. You're not fighting flesh and blood. You're standing toe-to-toe with forces that have studied your weaknesses for years, and they're hoping you don't realize how close you are to winning. This is the season where hidden motives get exposed, secret sin gets louder, and spiritual apathy tries to take root, all designed to kill your momentum. But this is also where God does his most silent work. He doesn't always shout when he's about to deliver. Sometimes he tests your faith by hiding his hand and watching if you'll still worship. You have to stop interpreting silence as absence. God was quiet in the tomb, too, but resurrection was already in motion. So if all hell is breaking loose, it's not always a punishment. It's often a promotion in disguise. You're not under attack because you're weak. You're under attack because you're carrying something holy, and Satan would rather stop you in spiritual labor than let you give birth to destiny. This is not the time to retreat. This is the moment to dig deeper, to declare like Job, "Though he slay me, yet will I trust him." Job 13 verse 15. To put on the full armor of God and remind every demon assigned to your delay that you know how this ends. Romans 8 verse 28 already sealed it. You win. The breakthrough doesn't belong to the one who feels the strongest. It belongs to the one who doesn't give up. So keep going. Fight with your praise. Guard your mind. Refuse to back down. Because if the warfare is this loud, it means heaven is this close.